Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything in your world is fantastic. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day here. I stayed home today. I was not feeling up to working today, and it was a really good decision. I actually got a decent amount done. My friend's car has been acting up really bad lately, so I got it fixed for her and got a state inspection sticker and stuff. So that was vitally important, since here in West Virginia we have yearly state inspections, and they expire at the end of the month that you get them inspected. So my car is also due for inspection and will not pass. So I need to, well, I took it to get it inspected and it wouldn't pass. So I have to get some work done to it that is going to be a few $100s, which is a few $100s more than I have right now. So I'm going to need to wait until payday, which means I'll be riding the bike this week, rain or shine. And I've done it before and it's not a big deal, but you know, it is what it is. I'll get it fixed and get it inspected and get it back on the road, and we'll be good. But so I got the MacBook yesterday, and I sat down last night with it and really tried to get it set up, put all of my stuff on it. I know that somebody had suggested boot camp in Windows 10, which I could do. I mean, I have Windows 10 valid licenses, but this is not my machine, and our IT guys, I don't know what to call it, our systems guys at work control all of our hardware, and so if I put Windows 10 on it, then they're gonna having the Mac means that I actually have a little bit of personal space on my computer. So I'm gonna leave it that way. So I'll have Windows 8 at work because we don't have Windows 10 yet. You know, IT shop, why would we have Windows 10? And I'll keep Mac as a Mac because it's probably something that I need to be more familiar with anyway. I mean, I'm familiar enough. It is Linux, so it's fairly simple. But there's some inconsistencies and quirks that I should know, and so I'm going to keep it that way, and I'll probably actively use it just to get comfortable with it. Especially considering that my children will probably be Mac people when they go to college and such, and they're going to look to me for help. So, and part of that is I got Chrome on there. I got Atom. I use Atom is my text editor, but I don't have a good WAMP or MAMP installed, and at work I use Vagrant and Homestead, Laravel Homestead, for pretty much everything, because it's got PHP 7 and, you know, I think it has Marion. No, it has actual MySQL. And I asked yesterday, like, what should I do on this machine? Do I need to find a MAMP box that I can run in VirtualBox or something? And the suggestion was Docker, and Docker is like a huge buzzword right now, and I get that, but I'm really not sure what it's supposed to do. Like, I've tried to read the documentation, and it's just buzzword bullshit that doesn't make any... It's like, oh, it's a container, and okay, so it's a virtual machine, like it's a box. I don't know, because of all the... You know, they choose to use their own languages and their own little buzzwords instead of using normal language. And so I'm not sure what the point of it is. If I could just fire up a VM, why do I need to have this containerization thing? I get that it's flexible and that you can spin up instances and all that crap, but for a dev box that is running inside of my machine, I don't know what the point is. So somebody enlighten me. I know a lot of you are coders, so let me know how you use Docker and your workflow, your stack. What is it vital to you, or is it just one of those things that you've used because big name places use it, and maybe someday you're going to have to spin up a new instance because you have more than 100 users? You know, it's like so many things that I see in my day-to-day approach to programming is people over-engineering things. Like, oh, this has to be web scaled, and I have to be able to support 100,000 users. Like, hold on, get 100,000 users, and then we can talk. Like, good luck, right? You know, my software is going to see 10,000 users, 100 concurrent users at the most. I don't need to really worry about scaling. And if you like to use buzzwords and make yourself feel important, that's great, but that doesn't fit into my workflow. I just want to be able to fire up a text editor, write some code, hit refresh on my browser, and see it. I don't need to jump through a bunch of hoops to pull that off. If my app works, I can always containerize it later. That's just more crap I have to jump through right now, and I'm not really into that. At work, I have systems people, so I can be like, oh, this thing needs to be scaled. Have fun. Here it is. And they can install Docker and do all that stuff for me, and I won't have to deal with it. But on my personal laptop, I don't know. Tell me what the best option is for Mac, getting a development environment up and running, and I'll try it. Convince me to use Docker. Or not. That's fine. It's Friday night. Tomorrow we're going back to Columbus for a soccer game, so that should be fun. Get to hang out with the girls. This is their last night of 4-H, so I'll get to see them tomorrow. And next week is 4th of July, so it's going to be a busy week. It's going to be fun, but I'm going to continue putting out videos like I always do. And I'm going to be here every day, like I always am, because I really enjoy talking to you. So thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being my bestest friends. And thank you for coming back and telling me about your day. I really appreciate that. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Wikipedia. Where did Lego get its name? The Lego group began in the workshop of Ole Kirk Christensen, born in 7th April 1891, a carpenter from Billund, Denmark, who began making wooden toys in 1932. In 1934, his company came to be called Lego, from the Danish phrase "legot," which means play well.